The United Kingdom says a person in Africa who has received a jab of a vaccine distributed by the United Kingdom will not be recognized as having been vaccinated for the purpose of travel to England. The Africa CDC says this is discriminatory, considering that Africa has been receiving AstraZeneca jabs from the same UK through the COVAX facility and more as donations.
The UK has been an instrumental partner in supplying vaccines to the continent, and which we appreciate. So if in the same token, you send us vaccines and we use those vaccines and you say you don't recognize people that have been immunized with those vaccines, it sends a very challenging message for us, and a message that creates confusion within our own population, and a message that doesn't really speaks to solidarity and cooperation that we all believe are the cornerstones and ingredients for us to emerge out of this pandemic together.
The UK says it is working with countries globally to recognize more vaccine certification programs. Britain's High Commission in Kenya says it is in talks with the government in Nairobi on a system to recognize each other's vaccine certificates. Dr. Nkengasong warns that such policies will make the pandemic remain a challenge globally.
We have seen that even in countries that are fully vaccinated, the variants come in and challenge that. So it means that we need to really try to be more cooperative and express more solidarity than sending confusing messages that will lead to eventually harming the efforts of what we are doing in Africa.
The continent is far from getting enough vaccine supply. Africa has reported over 8 million cases of COVID-19 and has acquired about 181 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines, reaching just 4% of its population. Meanwhile, the director of the Africa CDC, Dr. John Nkengasong, has termed as speculative media reports that US President Biden's administration will appoint him to lead the president's emergency plans for AIDS relief, PEPFAR.
Any nomination by any president is the prerogative of that president, and we have not seen an official announcement from President Biden other than a media report, so anything else will be speculative.
In the meantime, he is pushing for developed nations to send more vaccines to Africa. Coletta Wanjohi, SABC News, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.